look here. I came in, today's Sunday. I came in after all the estate sales that I went to actually, I thought I was going to do Michelle's journaling class. Michelle, Comfy Cozy Living, only to discover that I screwed up and it's actually every other week. That's not surprising. Anyway, look, they put the trim on and they painted the walls. Now, I think they did it last night. And there's a difference in paint, so I'm hoping that that's going to just dry and not be an issue. Otherwise, I may have to ask if I can have the stuff I need and finish painting, you know, this wall and then the other wall. I don't think all of them need to be painted, just the two that have paint spilling over onto them. I know that there are many of you that really enjoy organization type videos, so I'm going to show you what I did today in the organization in my little fabric and lace drawer. So I had this in a big basket, and the basket was taking up so much room that I decided to go ahead and put it in my IKEA Alex drawers. And so I have it all. This is my drawer of things that I love. Probably be my more go-to drawer because it is a little bit higher. I have all of my little colorful motifs there. Underneath is some straight up muslin in case I decide to do a little fabric book. This actually has needles in it and little scraps, embroidery floss. There's some seam binding and stuff there. Back there, it's hard to really tell, are handkerchiefs and things that I love, so I keep those there. A lot of the little vintage and antique trims that I have, these are really unique, very, very tiny, what appears to be tatting. So I have those there. I love when this stuff is stained and has rust marks on it like that. I love that for artwork, so I have that here. A lot of these other things here that I have are things that I could use. They're double-sided. Well, this one's not actually, but most of them have same sides. You know, they're the same on both sides. And that's for junk journaling. And they make good little belly bands and whatever. There's a big roll of eyelet that I picked up recently. Some other little trims that I love, things like that, little motifs I can cut up and use in fabric collage. So that's that drawer. And then down here, this I just didn't feel like taking out of the bag. I can pull that bag out and flip through it when I need it. This is all bridal motif, you know, appliques and things like that, lace, things that are more fancy, if you will. Those are some table runners and other linens that I have a project in mind for. I just have never gotten around to doing it. Just some things that I want to use at some point. I love this. I picked this up at an estate sale one time. It's a big roll of this checked herringbone, I think, fabric. Underneath that, I think, is some more either linens or muslin. This is a big piece of eyelet that I love. I'm not sure what I'll do with it someday, but I do love it. There's some avocado dyed lace that I did, some colorful lace. This pile over here is all little doilies that I put all in the same place there. This piece I absolutely adore. I probably will never use it in a project because it's just so lovely on its vintage bolt, or even it could even be antique. There's some more little trims, different color trims and things like that. So that's that drawer all squared away so that I can make some room in the studio, boop, for some other stuff. So the one thing that's really weird about accepting people into the studio is that I can be working at my desk and I don't know they're there, and all of a sudden I turn around and it kind of startles me. So I ordered on Amazon, hold on, let me see. So I ordered on Amazon this little smart welcome sensor. And I was all excited. It's supposed to ding, motion sensing. So we turned it on. Wait, this is it. Here.
Hello, welcome.
Okay, so that's cool, right? But wait a minute. Let's see if it does it. I set it up. Yeah, it doesn't shut up.
Hello, welcome.
So it's not going to work. I'm going to have to send it back. It'll do it one more time. Just wait. I don't know what sets it off, but I had... See, there it goes.
Hello, welcome.
So I set it in the doorway earlier, and I walked away, and it went off like 5 times. I'm like, this is not going to work. So I'm going to have to get... I'm going to have to find something else. Some excitement out the studio window tonight. It's Tuesday. I'm getting ready for my live sale with Stephanie from Thrifting Adventures. And I heard some commotion down there, and I'm like, what's going on? So I stood up, and apparently some poor person got stuck, or, you know, their car didn't want to work in a parking space. Which means that traffic is held up. Alright, so I am quite remiss in getting these samples out to Stampaway. So this is the sample that I am, I'm getting ready to mat it so that I can send it. I'm probably going to also send my book, even though it's actually more of an altered book than it is the monotype class, but these pieces inside, each one of those is a trace monotype, which is what we're going to be making in the class. So maybe I'll mark the pages and send that too. Truthfully, I don't know if I already sent them samples, and they haven't really been sending a whole lot of instructor emails, so I don't know really what's going on. I do know I have a good number in my classes, so I'm happy about that. The next thing I have to do is figure out what color I want to put on there. So I pulled out 3 choices. So I've got the blue one, that's a navy blue color. I've got black. Black looks good with everything. And I've got red, which I thought might pop against that yellow. So I'm going to watch this back and see which one I like the best, and then I have to mount that, get that ready to go along with the cut and fold book sculpture, and send that off to Stampaway. Thanks for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, thanks for coming. I hope you'll consider subscribing. And if you like today's content, please give me the thumbs up. That really helps the channel. Thanks so much. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.